of a musician who has built up their brand on who they had been as a musician to what that actual brand has become as a result of the partnerships that move forward and the millions, billions of dollars that were thrown around to make his brand even more appetizing to a range of consumers, whether that be a range of consumers in apparel and fashion, or whether that be in some of the other technological landscapes that he wants to operate in. This is still a person that's trying to buy Parler too. So his brand is clearly going in that direction right now with the commentary as it has been. And so he is fully delving his brand fuller into that and even more full steam ahead.
We were very careful on who we chose as partners, because we wanted to get it done and stick to the landing like we did today. So that's why we're very excited to be partnering with these Granite Ridge guys. We wanted to find a business that had, very good balance sheet. These guys are unlevered, they got good free cash flow, and it's in a very, very attractive sector, oil and gas. They're a non-operating oil and gas platform company. So we wanted to find someone that we knew should go public and would be able to make it through the distance, so that we're really excited to partner with these guys.
Luke, when you think about the space, oil and gas certainly been very lucrative this year. We have seen some of these big oil majors hit key, records in earnings. As we look ahead to the winter and looking at the headwinds, whether it's within the U.S. but globally on end as well as supply, how do you think about the investment environment in the space right now?
We're starting to see just a lot more positive investor sentiment than we had for quite some time. I think that the storyline about oil and gas is really changing, and you're seeing that transition to how important energy security is, energy reliability, both on a national and even more so now on an international scale. And so it's been great. I'd say investor inbounds were quite quiet for some time, but we're starting to see that pick up for folks that are really more interested in what we're doing. And so it's certainly something that's great to see on the day that you're ringing the bell in the exchange.
And Luke, to what extent do you see that accelerating going into the winter, where we're really expected to see a crunch of supply?
Well, I think that it's a great question, Kiko, and I really think that this is a defining moment. The fact of the matter is a really cold winter will create immense pressure on the global energy supply chain. And I think a lot of investors are looking at that. They want to prepare for it. And I hope that the takeaway is that this is something that we need to focus on for the long term, and that we're able to have some resilient investors in the space that are willing to stay in and truly understand what we can do in the big picture.
Speaker, now that we have you on, we do have to talk about the midterms, or what, just 2 weeks out exactly from where things stand. It felt like a month ago we were talking about this momentum for Democrats on some of the social issues, including abortion. The latest polls show a big swing in favor of Republicans and the economy.
The right time. That's why I think the momentum's with us right now. And so, 2 weeks out, I feel very good, much better than I felt, say, back in August.
Obviously, we watch the midterms always to see a gauge of where things could go 2 years from now in the presidential election. And you made some headlines